100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the...
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Wings as they go up against the Minnesota Lynx. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
Collier, and the trademark of both of these teams, strong defense. Gotta love it. What will that mean for tonight's contest?
Well, the coaches will have a big role. In a strength-on-strength matchup, game planning takes on added importance.
And one more thing about these teams, Brian, I mean, there is no shortage of effort.
And that one's good.
The catalyst of the team, McBride, is dependent on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Gumbawale. There's a screen by McCowan. Just 5 to shoot. Gumbawale, no good.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Here's Collier. And out hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line.
Look at the scorer's mentality from Collier. Fantastic at finding ways to get fouls on the way up.
It's her first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And this Dallas franchise once represented the city of Detroit, and that's where they won 3 championships.
Yeah, joining the league in year 2, 1998, they enjoyed lots of success in the Motor City. But then they moved to Tulsa in 2011, and then to their current home of Dallas in 2016.
And that's good as she hits both shots.
You know, some players struggle with the transition from college to pros, but not Nafisa Collier.
I mean, her rookie year was ridiculous. She led the league in minutes. She was an all-star as a rookie. Remember, Collier won a national championship in college, and she was used to the spotlight. She's coming to the league as an all-star level player, and we've seen her just improve.
And the basket by Carrington.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Pass to Shepard.
Collier.
From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, you got to give it to Shepard. She keeps her eyes up and her options open.
And it's the Wings ball. It's a 3-point game. Outside Agumbawale. And again, it's the Wings from deep.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her 3-point attempt.
Pass to Smith. Ipupa. Now here's Collier. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter, just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Now Harris. Pass to Carrington. Smith, covered by Smith. Smith inside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. To the middle. Shepard, good.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Harris. And here's Agumbawale. And again, it's the Wings from deep.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Collier with it, covered by Carrington. The screen by Collier. McBride misses.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Pass to Harris. Smith. It's hauled in by the Lynx. To the paint. Now here's Collier. And here's McBride. Guarded now by Agunbowale. Here's Shepard. Collier. Over Carrington. Off target from the baseline.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Now here's Harris. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Agunbowale, no good. The Lynx trailing. Collier outside.
Asi Pupa.
Back to Collier. Takes the three. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Zero fear. As soon as she gets the rock, Collier ready to fire.
Agunbowale with it. She has 6. The three. It doesn't go for her. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Lynx ahead. They're up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
Good effort. Very tight defense from them through the first quarter.
Really a big part of why they are up right now. You know, their defense has been on point.
The Wings trail.
And when you talk about winning, historically, the Lynx are up there with any team in the WNBA.
Absolutely. You look at their 4 titles, which is tied for the most in league history. Then you see they have the 3rd best winning percentage of all time. I mean, this is a franchise that consistently has been in the hunt over the years.
Now here's Williams. Pass to McBride for 3. And it's Kuia with the rebound. Inside, Segrist. Minnesota grabs the miss. Outside, Williams. Right outside, Williams. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
You have to run at shooters like Williams. Can't let them catch and fire. She'll eat you alive.
Outside, Hines Allen. Pass to Charles. And here is Kuia. Agunbowale with it. Lets it go from deep. That shot's good, and she's now 3 for 7.
Love the competitive mindset from Agunbowale. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
We've got a small portion of the season behind us, and the league's hierarchy is starting to come into focus.
It's still early, though. So for the teams that are struggling, you still have time to get in gear.
Yeah, but they don't have a lot of time, Brian. I mean, the season is short, and the pressure ramps up every week that goes by when you're not winning games.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And a nice shot by Ipupa.
You know what you want to do all along? It's a teardrop.
So it's Dallas now, trailing by 4. Here's Agunbowale. She's got 9. From past the arc, and Carlton pulls it down.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
Now here's Williams. Right outside. And the 3 ball is good.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Well, when you talk about Courtney Williams, her versatility is what stands out the most.
Yeah, she doesn't dominate any individual statistic per se, but she does well in pretty much every category, which is what makes her such a valuable part of this team.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And a much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, you're doing something right.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the Wings making a change here. Dallas with the ball. 7-point differential. Pass to Agunbowale. And another miss by Dallas.
A good job on the glass. They're working inside.
They're battling, and that's helped them craft this lead.
It set a tone for the team.
Now here's Collier. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's the Wings with the ball.
Well, back in the early 2010s, the Lynx went on one of the best runs we've ever seen.
And forget, WNBA, we're talking one of the best runs in American pro sports history. From 2011 to 2017, 4 titles, 6 final appearances, sustained excellence we haven't seen since.
Shot clock at 2. And it's Carrington missing. Collier covered by Carrington. Another shot.
Carrington grabs the board.
So it's Dallas now. They trail by 7. And here's Harris looking for her first basket still in this one. Now McBride fires from deep. And the Lynx miss again. Now here's Harris. Pass to Smith. Carrington. Here's Agunbowale. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3.
Ipupa with the rebound.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Here's Ibupa. Here's Collier. Can't get the reverse layup to fall.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Looking to end the drought. Knocked it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot she'll never forget, as dramatic as they come.
Showing everyone she's got that knack for the big moments. The bigger, the better.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Lynx ahead. They lead by 4. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drum roll. And measuring up the shot. So give it up for the participants.
Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. One player who's been getting it done is Agunbowale.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
The Wings trail. Harris with it. On top of Agunbowale. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Carrington. They get the rebound. Here's Smith. And it's good for 2.
Such a high motor player. Melissa Smith, relentless on the boards.
Now the Lynx with it.
And in 2023, Melissa Smith led the WNBA in defensive rebound percentage.
You know, defensive rebounding, it's not a skill we talk a lot about, but it's so important. You end the defensive possession with the board. And Smith, she's as good as anyone at boxing out, securing the glass.
Now here's Shepard. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. That one, no good. Pass to Harris. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half underway. Now Smith. Screen by Smith. Agunbowale from long range. Basket number 5 goes in. She's now 5 for 12 from the floor.
The D has no answer for Ogunbowale, which is why she keeps getting the ball and capitalizing.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Arike Agunbowale with a strong contribution so far in this one.
She continues to burn them with her scoring. The coaching staff is going to have to come up with a different defensive approach.
And please give a big round of applause for your youth squad.
minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Collier with it. McCowan's there. And there it is.
Inside, Collier can be so consistent, and her talents as a shooter make it look easy.
And that 2023 season for the Wings was their best season since moving to Dallas in 2016.
I mean, it was their first winning season, first playoff series one. They had a top 3 offense, played a fast pace, giving those loyal Dallas fans an exciting year.
And the Wings call time here. Dallas with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
The defense really slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Bottom line is this. Those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustment.
Now here's Shepard. Pass to McBride. That 3 off the mark. Dallas leading. In a league of tall players, 6'7" Tierra McCowan still stands out.
And it's not just about her height, it's about how she uses it. Entering the 2024 season, McCowan has the best career rebounding percentage in league history.
5 to shoot. Drills it from outside.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Here's Ipupa. Collier outside. Pass to Shepard. Back to Collier. From the arc. Arike Agumbawale with the rebound.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
Here's Harrington.
And here's McCowan.
Here's Harris. The three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here's McBride. She's got 8. Shepard. Pass to Ipupa. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is on target.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Now Harris. There's Agumbawale with the 3. It's hauled in by Smith. Minnesota trailing. It's Jessica Shepard on the wing.
McCowan defending.
Pass to Ipupa. McBride. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Outside Agumbawale. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the interior. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both teams on the glass.
Here's Ipupa. She has 5. Here's Collier. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. 3 quarters of play and a close game here. It's the Wings. They're up by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the 4th quarter. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Now here's Williams. Pass to Carlton. Back to Williams.
Well, if you want to be a scoring guard like Williams, it helps tremendously when you can hit mid-range jumpers.
Outside, Hines Allen. Segrist. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. And this Minnesota franchise is built around their star, Napheesa Collier.
Well, you think about 2022, Collier played just 4 games. In the Lynx, they missed the playoffs. Last year, Collier took her game to another level, a first-team All-WNBA selection.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So the Lynx now. Right outside. Juha sets a screen to take the lead. McBride misses.
Well, she had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's happened for her since then beyond the arc.
Here's Agumbawale. Rebound by the Lynx.
On the wing, Courtney Williams.
McBride. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
First team foul.
That's on Maddie Segrist.
Well, Kayla McBride is a good free throw shooter. I mean, is there anything she can't do?
And the first one falls for her. And the Wings making a change here. Both good at the line. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over 1 minute played. Outside, Agumbawale. Pass to Hines Allen. Segrist. To the inside. Here's Agumbawale. And she lays it straight in.
Just like all the best guards, the elite guards in the world, Arike Ogunbowale finds ways to score inside.
Here's Ipupa. Here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Sinks the triple.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. She did that to a degree in the first half, and she's doing it now in the second.
Now here's Harris. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. to Hines Allen. 6 to shoot. Now here's Harris. From deep. And it's Courtney Williams with the rebound.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here's McBride. And Williams gets it to go.
A player who thrives during key moments. Williams is hard to shut down. Her ball handling abilities get her out of jams and get her looks.
And the Wings call time here. Deciding to change it up. Here's Agunbowale. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Shoots. And another miss by Dallas.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whips on an open jumper.
McBride misses.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Outside, Agunbowale makes it off the glass.
Just a fearless competitor. It's obvious. Arike Ogunbowale loves taking over during important possessions.
Here's Ibupa. Pass to Collier. Over Carrington. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, Collier shoots it with reckless abandon, putting it all on the line to produce for her team.
Agunbowale with it. Shoots. Arike Agunbowale with another miss. The Lynx leading. Collier fires the 3.
McCowan with the rebound.
Here's Dallas now. Pass to Agunbowale. Now Carrington, covered by Collier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up top, Harris. And the 3 off target. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Collier. Nafisa Collier draws the double team. Stolen by Harris.
She jumped into the passing lane the instant that ball left the opponent's hands. What a superb read defensively.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Wings. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And she misses the first one. Boy, she really wanted that one to fall. get the second one. And that narrows the lead to just 3.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. That's not ideal.
Now Collier. The tray.
McCowan with the rebound.
And the Wings call time here.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the 3. If they can get an easy bucket inside.
I'm not so sure. There's not a whole lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the 3 and try to tie this thing up.
Yeah, you could do that. I think the quick 2 might be the better play. Let's see what they do. Chance here to send it to overtime.
They need a 3.
On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. To tie it up. Buries the triple. Wow! A tremendous 3 to tie it up. Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Pupa. Got it up in time. Oh, it's no good, and we're headed to overtime. Regulation has ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll be right back to the action when we return. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. Now here's Harris. Pass to McCowan. Agunbawale with it. That's good, and it's Tierra McCowan with the assist.
Well, we know Agunbawale has the shooting touch, and she's more than comfortable extending her range.
Now Shepard. And here's McBride. Smith, covered by Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Over Smith. Here's Collier, and she makes good on the layup.
Inspiring enthusiasm from Collier on the glass. She understands the value of second chance points.
Harris with it. Pass to Carrington. Smith. 3 by Smith. Agunbawale from long range. It's hauled in by Smith. Minnesota trailing. Collier outside. Cooper. Back to Collier. Over Smith. No good off front iron.
Well, with little defensive pressure, she turned a high percentage shot into a low percentage shot by employing the fadeaway.
Now here's Agunbawale. And Collier pulls it down. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Carrington. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Big time bucket at a big time moment. Carrington showing some serious nerve in a pressure situation.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. the Lynx making a change here. Now the Lynx with it. Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. Here's Collier. And that one goes long. Dallas with the ball. Pass to Gugawale. Up top, Harris. Smith. Screen by Harris. Fires for three. Smith, no good.
Overtime has come down to this. You need at least 2 points or you can call it a game.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shepard, the screen. Collier, covered by Smith. Unloads from 13 feet. And the Lynx miss again. And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
And an intentional foul right there.
At the line for the Lynx. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So she gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
Well, this one, it's not over if they can get a quick score then foul.
Yeah, a few missed free throws, and they're right back in it, but it has to happen fast.
Exactly, Brian. You have to do it real quick.
Nafisa Collier for 3. Rebound Dallas. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but she's probably the last player they want to send to the line.
Yeah, but you know, they didn't have the time to be selective. Stopping the clock was a priority there.
Yeah, and that's a good point. They just could not waste any more time.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 7-point ball game. Minnesota calls a timeout. Your thoughts, guys?
I guess they're not yet willing to give up, but you know, they have no quit in them. I'll give them that.
And you have to respect that, I suppose. Most teams, most coaches would be moving on from this one already.
so it's Dallas with the W. They had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in the overtime.
You know, they didn't probably anticipate a close one down the wire in regulation, but they picked it up a notch, and I thought this overtime period was outstanding. This win has got to feel very satisfying.
And that'll wrap it up.